Hello, and welcome to DCTV, Common Sense TV for common sense people. I'm going to be launching a video series here on YouTube and probably connected to my Facebook. And what we're going to do is talk about everyday things. And instead of taking the approach of the media and places like Fox and CNN and Limbaugh, Beck, Savage. Oh, jeez, Michael Savage. Hey, Michael, get a grip, bro. Anyway, instead of taking those approaches, we're going to take a common sense look at things. We're going to compare them to our everyday lives and how we live. Now, I come from a very modest income. So this isn't someone in the $100,000 to $200,000 range here talking to you. As a matter of fact, I'm probably on the bubble of the poverty line, right there, where I'm not really classified as poor, but I don't have enough money to buy a pen to spell poor, and I'm okay with that. Okay, so having said that, we're going to talk about some touchy subjects. We're going to go over some things that probably are going to ignite a fire in you or cause you to fall asleep and go into a coma. Either way, it should be entertaining. So it's either going to stimulate you to think, or hey, it's great to go to sleep by at night. Either way, we hope that you watch. Wanted to give you an idea of how I think and the approach I want to take to this, okay? So in doing that, I'm going to take a few minutes and without a script or anything, I just want to do something that's really popular in the news that everyone's talking about and people seem to be freaking out about. And that is the fiscal cliff. Well, from a common sense approach, something that you and I can relate to. Let's just say that we have enough money, we bring in enough money that we need a CPA. And we hire a CPA, and year after year after year, CPA sets this budget for us where we have more going out than we do coming in. Where he sends some things that he considers to be our excess to the poor neighbor way down the road who has less. Am I for helping my neighbor? Absolutely. But charity starts at home. And if your house is on fire and your neighbor's house is on fire, it would behoove you to put out your own fire first and then go help your neighbor. Because if you don't take care of your own, okay. So having said that, year after year, we keep electing these people called politicians who promise to fix the budget and to be a good CPA and take care of our business properly. And every year, they twist and bend a few numbers and make things kind of look good. But the bottom line says, we're losing money. And we do this over and over. And every election, we have this hope that either the Democrat or the Republican Party is going to come up with this idea of how to fix this thing. And so we keep re-electing those people. You know, if that was a CPA working for me and they came from, let's say, Company A and Company B, I would just tell Company A and Company B to get lost. I'm not going to take any of their CPAs. I'm going to hire someone new. I'm going to put someone in that position who's going to straighten this mess out. That's common sense. If, you know, you keep taking out of your resources for silly things, even if you take those resources and redistribute those throughout your own, if it's not done correctly, then you still come up with a zero. Case in point, Storm Sandy. Do you know those people who raised millions of dollars to send out to the East Coast to save pets? Pets. Yeah, I said pets. Well, while Fido's got 5 or 6 million floating around that he can get a collar and some Alpo with, little Junior down here is starving with no shoes and still doesn't have a place to live. Wow, who came up with that genius idea? You know, whether you're a scientist or a creationist, which I happen to be, I'm a creationist. So I can say that animals, even by my own limited knowledge, have been here for almost 6,000 years, right? I mean, even going by the Jewish calendar for myself. But even if you don't, we can still agree on that at a minimum. So for all these thousands of years, these animals have been taking care of themselves, right? And even though they're domesticated, they have this natural, innate instinct to take care of themselves. And that's why they survive. Because they take care of their own. When natural disasters happen, you can watch all the tapes and you can see the animals getting out. They don't think plywood's going to fix their problem. They're not illusioned by a government that's going to rush in and save their world. They just get out. And they take care of their own. And they start with their own. Like the mama bear will grab the baby cubs and she puts them all together and she gets them out. And so we see this repeated throughout nature with every animal except for the human. Makes you wonder how we got to the top of the food chain, doesn't it? So if you're going to get all this help, this volunteers and all this money together, shouldn't we be helping people? Let your dog go. Let your cat go. Help your neighbor. Stop spending money on silly stuff. Let the cat go. Let the dog find his own way. And help each other out. These are the common sense kind of things that I want to talk to you all about. So I welcome any questions, any suggestions, and input. I just want us to be able to communicate and to talk and to be candid and honest about these everyday matters that really aren't rocket science. And we don't need rocket scientists figuring them out for us. Just people with a little common sense that are in charge looking out for our best interest. So having said that, I hope you all stay tuned. I hope you come back. I'm going to launch probably 2 videos. Both are introductory, and we'll see which one flies the best. So from here in the DCTV studios, where common sense is becoming common again, peace and love to you all. Have a great day. Be blessed.